At Jackson Parks has damaged green space, walking trails, and military memorials.
Now parents and city officials want it to stop. Matt Prochazny brings us a story.
I'm Matt Prochazny at Withington Park in Jackson, just one of the parks seeing a recent uptick in vandalism, including deep tire damage on grass like you can see here. I talked with city officials on the damage and what needs to happen before it leaves a lasting mark on the community. Do you come to parks often, especially in the warmer months?
Absolutely. We at least once or twice a week.
With nicer weather being more consistent, parents like Ashley Booth often come to Jackson Parks with their child. But recent vandalism at local parks have been an unwelcoming sight for Booth.
It's really annoying and frustrating, especially for the kids when their parks are damaged or the grass where they play. It's extremely frustrating.
I caught up with Christina Crouch from the city of Jackson, who told me that the vandalism has been noticed at the city level as well. She told me that the vandalism has included tire burnouts in green spaces and walking trails by illegal motorized bikes, graffiti, and dumping of objects.
It certainly is pulling away from the city and the beautification of our public spaces.
Crouch told me that the parks most affected are Ella Sharp Park, Horace Blackman Park, and Withington Park, which includes military memorials for past Jackson residents.
When you have memorials such as these or history that we are trying to preserve, our community cares about that. These are our family and our ancestors and our story, and they're just being marred by people that don't really have the respect or value that these spaces should have.
Ashley Booth had one word to describe her feeling toward that particular vandalism.
Disgrace. The fact that they've fought for our country and, you know, a place that's supposed to be a remembrance and to honor them is just destroyed. It's a disgrace. I think it's great with getting news about the vandalism.
The city told me that anyone who witnesses this vandalism taking place should notify the Jackson Police Department immediately. Reporting in Jackson, I'm Matt Prochazny.
The city says if you witness vandalism in progress or suspicious activity to call 911 immediately. Mostly sunny skies.